Hi everyone and welcome to Nico's Kitchen once again. Today we're doing a special request for the fat Aussie bastard. We got talking the other day. He is a great bloke. His channel's on the sidebar there. Check him out if you haven't already. But we got talking the other day and he's requested a lemon meringue pie. So, Pete, this one's for you. Alrighty guys, lemon meringue pie. I absolutely love it. It is fantastic. All around Australia, we love it. I know it's pretty big in America too. So we're going to do it from scratch today. Okay, now if you're not big on pastry, if you're not confident that you can do it, I'm going to show you how, but if you're not confident that you can do it, it's just as easy to go down to the shop and buy one of these pre-made pastry flans. Okay, they're just a sweet crust pastry. Like a pie crust. Okay, you can get them in the shops. They're about, they're pretty cheap. But I'm going to do it from scratch today, and I'm going to show you how to do it as well. Right, this is what you're going to need. You're going to need some caster sugar, some plain flour, some corn flour, some butter, some unsalted butter. You need some icing sugar, some lemons, and you're going to need some eggs as well. Now, I know it doesn't look like a lot of ingredients, but we're going to really utilise the eggs, okay? We're going to really utilise all the ingredients that we've got here especially, but especially the eggs, okay? Right, first step, we're going to make the dough. Okay guys, first thing we're going to do, we're going to get some flour, just 1.5 cups of plain flour, and we're going to sift it. About 3 heaped teaspoons of icing sugar. Again, just sift that through. And what I want you to do, make sure your hands are clean and just get in there and just work this through just like that, okay, and just pinch the butter into the flour. Kneading this for a while, you'll get this very buttery sort of, almost like a shortbread sort of consistency like that. Now to this, okay, I want to add a egg yolk, just the yolk, okay. I've put the white aside, so I want to put that in there. A little bit of water as well, okay, and just with your hands, just work that through. Go and cover this in Glad wrap or cling film and or just some plastic wrap, and go and pop it in the fridge for about 30 minutes, okay? Okay guys, we're going to make our lemon filling now, okay? So you're going to need a saucepan just over a low heat, and we're going to put in our sugar, okay? That's just 1 cup of sugar, and some corn flour, okay? And we want to add in 1.25 cups of water, okay, and also about 1/2 cup of fresh lemon juice. Now what I want you to do is stir this. I want you to bring it to the boil, okay, and it will thicken, and it should be very, very thick, okay, but bring it to the boil, quite a rapid boil. That is nice and thick now. Okay, it's just thickened, and it will happen really quickly on you, so if you're not watching it, you'll miss it, and then you've ruined it. But this smells beautiful, that fresh lemon, oh, you can't beat it. It is absolutely fantastic. Right, now, heat off, and we want to add in our butter. Just put it straight in the middle. That bad boy will melt right down. Our lemon rind. And now this is where you've got to be really quick, egg yolks, otherwise we're going to end up with scrambled lemon meringue pie. And just look at that colour guys, look at that. Just look at that. Now, I just want to give it a very, very quick taste just to make sure everything's okay. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Oh, I tell you what, oh, you have to give this a try. That is awesome. Right, very important, let this cool completely. Let it all congeal, and it will just thicken up while it cools even more so. Alrighty guys, after you've done your pastry and put it in the pan, just get a fork, okay, and run your fork just around the edges, just to give it a nice look. Then get some grease-proof paper, okay, get some rice and put it on top of your flan dish here, in the pastry, okay. Now, the reason why we're going to do that is we're going to blind bake it. What that means is, when we put it into the oven for about 10 minutes, the pastry on the bottom is not going to rise, okay, because that weight is holding it down. After 10 minutes, we'll pull this off and then pop it back in for another 10, just so it can go nice and golden brown. Now you want your oven at about 200 degrees. Just pop this in for 10 minutes and we'll take this out, take this off, and we'll let it cook again for another 10. Okay guys, we've just pulled out our pie crust. It's been in there for 20 minutes, 10 minutes with the rice weights on it and then 10 minutes without. And that's how it's come out, okay? So we've got this beautiful pie crust. It's just come away from the edge of the pan, which is going to make it a hell of a lot easier getting it out, which is perfect. It smells fantastic. Now we want to let this cool, okay, for about 10 to 15 minutes off to the side. And what we're going to do after that is we're going to make our meringue, and then we're going to put our lemon mix in and top it with the meringue, put it back in the oven. Now turn your oven down. While this is cooling, turn your oven down to 180 degrees, okay? And I'll show you the next step. Alrighty guys, we're going to make our meringue, okay? Now, basically what you're going to need is just 3 egg whites, just the whites of 3 eggs, and half a cup of sugar. Now, I've got one of these mixers. If you don't have one of these, you can just use a normal electric mixer, okay? Or if you even don't have one of them, you can use just one of the old handheld ones, like your grandma used to have when she used to beat eggs, all that sort of stuff. So you can use them too. It just takes a little bit longer. But I've got one of these bad boys. So we're going to add in our 3 egg whites, okay. And I'm just going to turn that on. It's just going to mix them up, and you want to gradually, just going to turn that around, and you want to gradually add your sugar. Okay guys, so what I want you to do is just get your lemon filling, okay, and just spread it out over the pie crust, okay. Just push it all the way to the edges, okay, just like that. And we just want to carefully put the meringue straight over the top, okay, and just spread the meringue out. And guys, just score it like this, just so the peaks get nice and golden brown. Just give it a quick score, just like that, just so you get these little peaks just happening around it, like that. Alright guys, you want to put this in the oven, 180 degrees, for about 5 minutes, okay, and just until the top is nice and golden brown. Alrighty guys, we've pulled this bad boy out of the oven. Doesn't that look fantastic, eh? If I don't say so myself. Now, the secret to the perfect lemon meringue pie is to now leave it. Now I know that's hard to do, you want to get stuck in there and cut it up and all that sort of stuff. Don't worry, patience, you'll get your chance. Now, like I said, the secret to this is now leaving it for a good 30 to 45 minutes, okay? Alrighty guys, that is lemon meringue pie. Just check this guy out, eh? Have a look at that. Now I'm just going to bring in a bit closer. Look at that. We've got all our nice crispy meringue on the top. Nice layer of that lemon in there and a beautiful crust. That is fantastic. That's to die for. Pete, I wish you were here to eat it, matey. You bring the beer, I'll bring the pie. Okay guys, all the ingredients are on the side of the page or on the website. Check it out. You take care. We'll catch you next time.